the archer from Azhar Junior High School, number 7. As an archer, I've heard many stories about archery. Today, I'll share with you one of my favorite stories, titled The Brave Little Bowman. Once upon a time, there was a little man with a crooked back. But he had an extraordinary talent in using the bow and arrow. That's why people called him the Little Bowman. He really wanted to join his kingdom's army, but he knew there was no way the king would ever allow someone like him to join his army. One day, he saw a big, strong man digging a ditch.
"What makes a fine big man like you do such work?"
asked the Little Bowman. "I can earn a living in no other way," the big man said regretfully.
"Dig no more! I have a genius idea."
And so the Little Bowman explained to the big man about his plan.
"You have a well-built body that would fit into the soldier's category. Meanwhile, I'm good at using the bow and arrow. Let's sign you up for the king's army. I will do the job and then we'll share the payment."
And so they went to the king to ask him. The king accepted the big man as one of his soldiers. The big man was given his first task. He is to eliminate a dangerous tiger that roamed deep inside the forest.
Roar!
Scary, right? The big man told the Little Bowman about this task. The Little Bowman stepped in the forest. Where could this tiger possibly be? There it is! And he successfully eliminated the tiger. The king was satisfied with their work and increased the payment given to the big man. Soon after, they received many more commissions to eliminate more and more enemies. The king and all the people kept praising the big man. And so one day he said to the little man, "Little friend, it's been a long journey, but I'm afraid now is the time we go our separate ways." The Little Bowman was shocked.
What do you mean by that?
"Little friend, do you really think you're the only one capable in using the bow and arrow? I can go on without you just fine. Besides, with that tiny body, I doubt you can even do much in the future. So long, old friend." The big man laughed, laughing. The Little Bowman felt so betrayed, yet there was nothing he could do about it. A few days later, a messenger from a faraway country came. He took out his scroll and read,
"Give up your country and surrender, or enter the battlefield."
The king had just received a threat. They are about to have a war. At once, the king gathered all his army and sent them for battle. The big man was also sent riding a war elephant. The Little Bowman knew that the big man could not shoot, so he took out his bow and entered the field. Upon hearing the roars of war, the big man began shaking with fear. After only a few minutes, he became so afraid that he slipped off the war elephant and ran back to the city. The Little Bowman couldn't believe his eyes. He took the big man's war elephant and drove it back into the fight.
"My fellow soldiers, let's fight for our country. We will never surrender."
So the Little Bowman took out his bow and arrow and started to shoot at the enemy.
Shoo! Shoo! Shoo!
The front line of the enemy was in chaos because of him. Together with all the other soldiers, they were able to drive the enemies away. Victory! Yelled all of the soldiers. They cheered and praised the little bowman for his bravery. The king was interested in the little bowman's ability. He decided to promote the little bowman into a high position in the army. The little bowman was so happy that he was able to pursue his dream. He stayed humble and served his country with all his heart all throughout his life. Dear friends, there are things in this world that we cannot change. For example, in this story, it is the physique of the little bowman. However, even when others put him down, he did not give up. Instead, he continued to grow and pursue his dream. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story. Now I'm going to continue to practice. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oops, I forgot my arrow. Goodbye.